It's only now starting to, like, feel weird.
Okay. Welcome back to We Hate This Game. Last time, we made zero progress.
We made a little bit of progress.
This time...
Honestly, we decided to cut it short because we wanted to give Amori more spotlight.
Amori moment. Speaking of which, Steven sent me something saying he found in class. And it was like a whiteboard drawing of the four main Amori characters.
I also saw like 4 different Kermits on that whiteboard, which I didn't take a photo of.
Our quest to find Basil really is taking us to the weirdest places.
To find who?
Basil.
Oh. I thought you said Bezos for some reason.
I said Basil. Jeff Bezos.
Again, my hearing is shot right now.
Oops.
So, yeah, I asked for any repeats in dialogue here, like, from actual people. That's what it is.
Yep. Anyway, today is whatever day of the week it is, February 26th.
So, I guess I can talk about some of the stuff that's happened. Oh. Yeah. Hey, look, it was the right decision to stop there.
What do you know?
Oh, it's this fuckboy.
You have some nerve to show your treasonous face around here. Some nerve indeed.
Treasonous? I don't know what you could possibly be talking about.
Why let Naminé go? If it weren't for your needless meddling, we could have turned the Keyblade Master to come and serve us.
Oh, right, your big plan. You use Naminé to rewrite Sora's memory piece by little piece. And he turns into her total puppet. Then Naminé and Sora together, you and Larxene overthrow the organization. Am I right? I would say that you are the traitor, Marluxia.
I really do wonder what their goal was. Is like, knowing some of the stuff later on, I know they don't remember that shit.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't remember that shit.
To obtain proof.
Yeah. Well,
that I didn't want to do. But it was your order.
Oh.
Asking if fucking what's happening in Kingdom Hearts is equivalent to asking when your dad's coming back with the milk.
Like, you can remember it, but it's gonna be a bit of a hassle trying to keep track of everything. Even the most diehard fans will tell you that much.
I tried to make a comparison, but I found it kind of hard. Anyway, I visited local movie theater, which still doesn't have recliner seats. They are actually adding recliner seats this time. And a second FC auditorium.
This is the theater I used to work at.
Yeah, Cinemark.
Probably shouldn't have said that part. There's a bunch of Cinemarks.
Yeah, the Cinemarks are everywhere. What? I mean, you stated you worked at Sinopolis before.
Yeah, that's fair. There's only so many.
Yeah. I went to, and yeah, I saw the movie Cocaine Bear yesterday.
How was it? I didn't watch it because it sounded stupid.
It was fucking stupid, but it was hilarious. Everyone was like, "No, don't bring out the cocaine. They're gonna bring the bear." And by everyone, I mean the people in the audience.
Yeah, because I get the feeling that anyone who sat down and watched Cocaine Bear came in knowing perfectly well this is gonna be a stupid ass movie, so might as well have fun.
It was stupid, but it was so fucking fun.
Funnily enough, Sinopolis had you know, like how it worked on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Because I decided to check what was available to watch on Thursday, because you know I originally planned on watching a movie after my shift before I realized I didn't want to watch any movies.
Yeah.
I noticed that on Thursday, Sinopolis had like this entire meal and a like a whole meal deal thing with Cocaine Bear, where they'd allow you to watch the movie, right?
Yeah.
And you get like a 2-course meal and shit.
Jeez.
And I talked to my managers about that, and they acknowledged it, right?
Yeah.
And I brought up, is it just because of the idea the hilarious idea of like a movie as stupid as Cocaine Bear getting something this extravagant? And they said basically, yeah.
It's a stupid movie, but I enjoyed it. And then they played before the movie. They played a Red Band trailer for a movie called Strays, which was stupider. Which is like one of those talking animal movies, except it's R-rated, so they can say adult jokes like "fuck."
So, the Velvet type movie.
Yeah, kinda.
I know it's probably not the best idea to just drop that as a name, but let's be honest here. Most people kind of already know what I'm talking about when I say that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Come here, you fuckers.
The bear looked really fake, though. I will say that.
I mean, I could have told you that just from the poster.
But when I watched it, I noticed one of the characters kind of looked like Basil from Amoria, and I was like, oh, so is that where he went? Slight resemblance, but it was there. Anyway,
well, the only parts of that movie that I got to see while working was that scene of 2 kids trying cocaine and showing that they clearly have no idea how you actually take cocaine.
you don't eat it.
Well, not just that. I was talking about the huge fucking bundles that they were doing instead of lines.
Yeah. Huh. So, I watched that. It was a trip. I don't know what else has happened in the past week.
Like, so, I started watching Hunter the Parenting.
What's that?
Have you ever heard of The Emperor has a text to speech device?
No.
Well, it's a fan series based on a tabletop RPG series called Warhammer 40k. They had to stop that because Games Workshop, the creators of 40k, were being a-holes about like fan animations and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So they decided to do a fan animation series called Hunter the Parenting after that, where they basically transplanted a lot of the characters from text-to-speech, which sounds ridiculous considering like copyright stuff revolving around like 40k, right? Yeah. But then you remember, oh yeah, most of the like actual character stuff in text-to-speech was made entirely by them. So yeah, they can get away with that basically, since legally, like what they're actually transplanting is the characters that they created, not like the characters that they were using for bases.
Yeah.
This series takes place in another tabletop RPG series called World of Darkness. The World of Darkness is actually slightly well known by the public for one game. Vampire the Masquerade.
Ah.
You've heard of this one.
Yeah.
I think most people actually have, because it's kind of one of the more well-known like RPGs out there. Specifically, the video game is well-known.
Yeah, I know that.
But yeah, so I've been putting it off because I wanted to let it like get like episodes before I actually started watching it, because I was already a pretty big fan of text-to-speech. I just wanted more when I started watching.
Yeah.
I'd already watched the first episode like when it first came out, like just to like get a taste to see if I'd enjoy it, and like I enjoyed it well enough, so I knew perfectly well I was gonna eventually just watch it later.
Yeah.
Kevin actually started watching it before me, like when he just got bored, and like from there, he'd watch the entire thing. He like had fun. He had a fun time. I decided, fuck it, I might as well actually get around to watching it now. And yeah, from the episodes I have seen, pretty good. The characters are like, even though the characters are based off the characters from Texas Speech that they made, they're actually different still. Like, it even though like both worlds are meant to be like really depressing worlds to live in.
Yeah.
Since the World of Darkness is a lot more centered on modern day real life stuff, it's a different setting altogether for that series, and also the characters have better relationships just in general. Mostly because one of the characters isn't basically being tortured and forced into a chair that like basically destroys his soul forever.
Yeah.
So instead, we got to see his actual personality do shit. Because like it's a personality that had already been hinted at throughout the entirety of Texas Speech. So we get to actually see the personality that they were intending for him to have.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So that's one thing I had a tangent on. The other thing I had a tangent on is the fact that I found a copy of the Kingdom Hearts Ultimania, specifically the one from before 3.
Yeah.
Over at the Barnes & Noble, over at the mall.
Huh. Over there.
Yeah. That is instead what I did, like after getting out of work. Because, honestly, I wanted to look at it for like the longest time, and Kevin wanted me to see if I could find a physical copy of Cyberpunk Red. I could not, so he just bought the PDF, but I did find that. I actually saw the Ultimania for the Final Fantasy VII Remake first, and I was originally going to buy that before I realized what was like fairly close by. It costed more, and yeah, I went for the Kingdom Hearts one instead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As much as I like Cloud, I have more of an attachment to Sora, I'm gonna be honest here.
Sora Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, like at the beginning of, fucking Cocaine Bears, they displayed some on-screen text saying, black bears will attack if you like fight back or something, or I don't know. And then they were like source Wikipedia, and I'm like, oh, a teacher's not gonna like this.
Source anyone who's ever had to deal with a bear. But yeah, like black bears, if I remember correctly, are the ones that are they're either the ones that you have to scare off using noise, or the ones you have to pretend to just be dead for.
At the theater, they had like 3D glasses dispensers, and they were branded with the Mario movie. Speaking of Mario, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct on March 9th, showcasing the last trailer for the Mario movie. Final trailer. Will Chris Pratt Mario actually be good this time?
Well, I've heard Charlie Day Luigi, and he sounded good.
Maybe Chris Pratt Mario will be the greatest thing ever. Ever to raise humanity.
You're asking for a lot.
I know, that's...
Especially for Chris Pratt.
That's a joke. Who knows? We'll see.
I like the fact that he's resistant to this shit.
We also got to hear Fred Armisen BrankyCon in a TV spot. And there was another TV spot where they either the Wahoo done by Mario was re-recorded, or they used an alternate take. because it sounded a lot more Mario-like, as some people pointed out. And Charlie Day even said in an interview on the late night talk show that he recorded his lines multiple times, and the directors would select the version that would best suit the movie. So, yeah, plot details have been kept secret.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, it was definitely the Canadian royalty, by the way.
Yeah.
Some people talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah, the South Park episode?
Yeah.
They wanted to sue him, but, like, they decided not to.
Showed that they're on par with Scientology.
Yep. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like for you. Though apparently it was more so the British royalty, but they portrayed him as Canadian.
Well, yeah, no, duh.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the royalty they used inside the episode. But yeah, no, it's definitely the British royalty.
Alright, mate. Alright, buddy. Good night. Well, but I see people on like Reddit or something going like, "Oh, I wish they would make more than 6 episodes this season," and I'm like,
"Dude, do you not understand why they make 6?
Because they're lazy." No. Well, you see, the Paramount Plus specials are essentially double length, and that could be considered 2 episodes. And since 2 come out per year,
that's 10 episodes a season.
Yeah.
Because yes, the specials are part of the season count. They are counted on the season count basically everywhere.
Yeah. Although the streaming wars were not included as part of the season 25 DVD release.
Well, yeah, because they're meant to be Paramount exclusive.
You can buy them on YouTube though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Same with the post-trailer ones.
I think the difference here is that like that implies you're actually buying it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Paramount is willing to like get money.
Actually, you know, they actually release them separately on Blu-ray and DVD.
Yeah.
Like the duologies are packaged together.
Like I mentioned, it definitely feels more like, oh, we just want more money.
Gotta make back that $900 million somehow.
You know, especially since you don't have things like parks and like subsidized money out of.
My dad asked me yesterday, is Paramount owned by Disney? And I'm like, not yet.
No. They're a very distinct version of evil. They're one of Disney's biggest competitors.
He was like, are you sure? Well, 20th Century Fox is also one of Disney's competitors, and look where they are now.
Yeah, but the difference here is that Fox's evil came from politics. Paramount's evil is the fact that they're basically just as bad as Disney. Like, in every way.
So how long until Disney buys them out?
I wouldn't be surprised if Paramount basically becomes Disney's only competitor.
Disney buys Sony, Paramount buys Warner Brothers and Universal. Damn, there's only 2 movie studios now. And by Sony, I mean Sony Pictures.
Yeah. Let's be honest here, the world is moving towards monopolies.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are basically the biggest weakness towards this strategy.
Yeah.
But they also take damage if you actually do manage to hit them. The plus side is to fix everything except those shield angles. And this one affects just about everyone.
Yeah. I also had a realization a bit ago. I was like, by the time Avengers Secret Wars comes out, which is dated for May 1st, 2026, I am going to be 24.
Shit.
And I don't know how to feel about that.
What year is it coming out?
2026.
I'd be 26.
In May.
Yeah, I'd be 26.
Huh. And also, speaking of Marvel, I guess they heard the complaints of there's too much Marvel, so literally only 2 TV shows are coming out this year. And I forget which ones.
I think Loki Season 2 is one of them?
Yeah, and there was... Let me look this up. I don't want to be wrong.
Just sort of be wrong.
Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 5. The Marvels even got delayed from July to November. Makes sense. Okay, Secret Invasion is the other one. And that's coming first. What if Ironheart and Echo were supposed to come out this year, but it appears they've been delayed.
I don't blame them. It doesn't help that Ironheart did not have the best reception from people who viewed Black Panther.
Yeah.
Being her as someone who kind of just took up screen time for the better movie.
Yeah.
Which, man, Ironheart is not lucky, apparently. Like, hated in the comics for what she represents, and now kind of disliked by people who just wanted to watch Black Panther too.
Yeah. Well,
and didn't want to have to deal with Disney trying to shove in another hero to a movie that they didn't belong in.
Well, we're in Phase 5 now. How are we feeling so far about Phase 5? We have one movie, and that's
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then again, I've clearly shown like the capacity to enjoy stuff that other people don't. So.
You know, Ant-Man does have an 84% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, but Reddit won't shut the fuck up, so I'm just used to hearing those assholes.
I don't see MCU on Reddit, which I guess is a blessing.
Yeah.
Apart from like discussions on r/Disney Plus, and that's like announcements. So. What's next?
I'll just see people complaining about it in like meme servers. Well, subreddits.
I'll probably watch a couple TV series if I have literally nothing else better to do. But
I have better things to do.
It won't be all of them.
Not even including the whole, like, playing video games part, but also I have better things to watch. Like, I still need to get around to watching Cyberpunk, like the anime.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm gonna be, like Kevin asked me, and I probably will actually be playing the RPG.
Yeah.
Because he plans on like playing a game Cyberpunk with his friends.
Huh. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is next in the Marvel movie release order.
Might as well throw in an HP boost.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're like by your comments complaining about me not getting one that it's bothering you. How little I put into HP.
The Marvels. Next year is Captain America 4, starring Harrison Ford as William Hurt, I think. No, wait, that's a dead actor. What was the character? Fucking Thaddeus Ross, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolts, and then Blade, which I guess Blade is gonna still come out.
Even though there's been so much issues with its production.
To be fair, it's like a year. It's like a year. They gave themselves an extra year, so maybe they can sort things out now.
I mean, it helps that they basically decided to go all in on like just delaying everything for like forever and a half, just to spread it out more evenly.
Blade got pushed back by a full year. Marvel's is now,
which it'll need. It'll definitely need that year.
Yeah. Next. Phase 6. Who's excited for Phase 6?
Oh yeah, I just realized something that did happen.
What?
I've been hearing a lot of people complain about it, right? And that's the fact that there came out a character encyclopedia for FNAF.
Oh yeah.
And like, there's been a bunch of people bitching about it.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Speaking of which, I neglected to bring this up until now, but apparently the movie is existing.
Yeah, I did hear that too.
Matthew Lillard was cast as the villain. I cannot stop laughing at that.
Shaggy is the purple guy.
Zoid Scoob, I'm the man behind the slaughter.
I know his name, damn it! Don't fucking like bother us in the comments. I know exactly who William Afton is.
Yeah.
I haven't exactly not kept up with this bullshit. Like after like putting attention to 6 games, you just kind of have to deal with the fact that you're always going to be paying attention to what that series does, even if you don't care for it.
Yeah.
Downright to the fact that like MatPat's apparently doing the whole like timeline again.
Again.
I say that because apparently the last time he did it was 2018.
2018.
That's actually a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the reason I say this is because like I'd already seen people talk about like how his actual timeline's pretty good. Like, and he has reasons for putting everything where he did. And honestly, all I can think is, well, no shit, it's good. It's not like fucking Scott didn't like take most of his story cues from him. Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, of course the MatPat one, the MatPat theory is good because it's mostly the one that actually got used for the actual story. Like, we cannot pretend that Scott didn't take a bunch of cues from MatPat. MatPat should honestly have a writing credit for Five Nights at Freddy's.
He went into like a Steam discussion post saying, he's like, you know, game theory got like almost everything right at one point.
Like straight up, MatPat honestly deserves a writing credit for half the shit that goes on in FNAF. If only just because most of his ideas were used.
Yeah.
Like, even the stuff that wasn't, that people thought wasn't accurate, like, because, like, I remember back in the day, like, it was up in the air who was the protagonist of 4, right?
Yeah.
Like, for a while everyone thought it was the crying child, then everyone just kind of came to the conclusion that it had to be Michael, because, of course, Michael has to be the protagonist of all the games for some reason. But recently that book actually stated that, yeah, it was the crying child who you played in 4.
Yeah. I was watching like fucking Ellis Mark's review of all the FNAF books, and
I have watched those videos too, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I heard something about like Springtrap Emperor, and I was like, what?
Yeah, MatPat apparently also did talk about this. In fact, when I watched that timeline video, he actually made a joke about it by showing like Matt gave birth to Springtrap. Gave a citation of the 5th book in that one anthology series.
Daddy. And I'm like, okay.
I'm just happy that everyone agrees. Most of the stuff from the books should probably be thrown away, unless you really, really want to fucking talk about Mpreg.
Sea bonnies. Fucking. It gets weird and weirder.
But yeah, the stuff that he's...
Wasn't there one where, like...
The timeline he's given so far is honestly, like, pretty compelling from a storytelling way. I honestly don't know if it's actually accurate to the lore at this point. I just kind of assume that whatever MatPat says is probably going to end up retroactively becoming canon for Five Nights at Freddy's. Like at this point. To the point where I saw someone talk about it in a Bumbles McFumbles video, which is another YouTuber I watch, right? Who basically got forced to make a video going over Five Nights at Freddy's because he stated on his video going over indie horror games, like after he cut out of his rant by saying, if I get to 100,000 views on this video, I'll release the Jack Complains About Five Nights at Freddy's cut. And then he had to release a 45-minute video going over the entire story of Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that, right? And how much it doesn't make sense, which he did yesterday, or was it the day before? I forget. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So when that happened, right? One of the comments I saw was straight up, how can you make a lore video when MatPat's MatPat's videos aren't done? The lore isn't completed yet.
Yeah.
Like even just regular viewers who are just doing this shit for a laugh because yeah, no, Jack did not want to like talk about this stuff. There's a reason why he cut it out of the video.
Yeah.
Which he had to like. He didn't release the actual cut of the indie game horror video with the Five Nights at Freddy's, right? He just made an entire video ranting about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, I have a new challenge at the very end of the video. This video gets 1 view. I'm never talking about Five Nights at Freddy's ever again.
1 view. Negative 1 view.
I did see someone say unviews the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally anyone who's ever been forced to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's just kind of comes out with a headache and just a desire to never talk about it ever again. Unless your name is MatPat, where you actually do have to talk about it for your livelihood.
This is my 50th FNAF video.
It actually is, I think.
No, you said that like a year or two ago.
Yeah, but if you look at the playlist of Five Nights at Freddy's videos, it actually is coming up to that number, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's over like 100 at this point now. Let me check.
Yeah, you check.
Well,
it's also that's the second part to that video is also where he finally revealed the last of his channels. Because you know, like how
style theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it has to fit with the Xbox ring. Okay, let's see his playlist. Fucking.
How many people even know what the fuck the Xbox ring is nowadays?
I don't know. There's 60 videos. Game theory. But that's just a theory.
It's not like Scott literally takes all your ideas.
A game theory.
Seriously, it actually is kind of just hilarious how often Scott will take Matt's ideas. That is like, if fucking Toby Fox saw that Santa's Nest theory and said, "Yeah, that's canon."
Next up, you're gonna see why Amori is actually Ness.
Check if he actually does have any more videos. I want to hear the titles alone. I don't need to watch the videos. I want to hear the titles. Don't say anything that's too spoilery, though.
Okay. Well, he live streamed it, and that's it. Wait. No, that's it.
Damn.
He did live stream it, but one of the live stream title is this the next Earthbound?
Yeah, that sounds like him, alright.
Yeah.
Fuck! I basically came to this room because I just didn't want to fight. Like, I do not have the stuff to actually do their stuff, so I'm just gonna ignore them and collect all this stuff here.
So yeah, you guys ready for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Apparently Matthew Lillard signed a deal to appear in at least 3 of them, so we're getting a full fucking trilogy. FNAF is real.
Well, I wonder what games it'll cover, or if it'll even cover the games at all.
I think at least the first game.
But that's the game with the least amount of relevance to the story.
And then
literally even MatPat calls it out by saying that like this game has no relevance really.
Fucking hell.
No, wait, that was MatPat. That wasn't a. Yeah, no, I think that was the Mumbles video. I've watched too much FNAF stuff recently, like in one day.
Are we gonna?
But either way,
are we gonna do FNAF this year?
No, you'd already done it with someone else.
Right. But like another one.
I was gonna say, basically, like even I knew this like ahead of time because it's the first one and it kind of came out ages ago.
I meant
Five Nights at Freddy's 1 has like no relevance to any of the story. The only thing it does is reveal the whole 5 missing kids case. That is it.
Yeah.
And basically every other game has talked about that shit anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, outside of playing the very first one just because you can, there's basically no reason to even return to Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
But they're doing an officially licensed reimagining of it from a fan. Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. And by are we gonna do FNAF for Switch Month? I meant like one that hasn't been done already.
Why would I do that? Like I mentioned, you did that stuff with everybody else.
That is true.
Like the only one I'd even be willing to touch is probably Pizza Simulator.
I have that on PlayStation.
Like did he even do that one?
No, I've done 1, 2, and 3. That's it. 3 was pretty recent.
The only reason I touch Pizza Simulator is because honestly it's the one that I've used basically the actual ending because I don't know what to tell you guys, but that's the one that had the best ending, even if it got ruined by literally every other game.
I always come back. Man pulls an Emperor Palpatine.
Just fucking stay in the fire, asshole.
Fucking we'll
Actually, funnily enough, one of the major issues that people had with that encyclopedia, right?
Yeah.
Is that it did not have an entry for Michael Afton.
Huh.
Which is a very notable thing, because there's a bunch of speculation as to which games he starred in, essentially.
Yeah.
Because everyone's kind of set in stone that he's almost certainly, like, the night guard for the first game, stuff like that. Because, he spends, what, 30, 40 years as a zombie trying to find his dad?
Yeah. Something like that.
And that ain't even getting into the people who speculate that that his ghost possesses the fucking Glam Time Freddy.
Glam Rock.
I don't fucking remember at this point. Like I mentioned, my brain is mush.
There's a holy trinity of people. There's a holy trinity of fictional characters who just won't stay fucking dead. We got William Afton, Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars, Junto Enoshima from Danganronpa.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I wouldn't be surprised if the next major friggin' Danganronpa fan game has Junko thrown in just for the shits and giggles. Even if most Danganronpa fans are legitimately just sick and tired of Junko.
Imagine they fucking announce they finally get around to announcing a new official Danganronpa game, and then it all seems fun and well, and then the second you boot up the game, Junko shows up. Everyone collectively shoots themselves.
Oh god. I realize that there's probably going to be an event going on right now, so I should save, because I saw that one needed.
Yeah.
Seriously, I did just throw down that room just to not have to do anything.
If a Danganronpa game comes out and it doesn't have Junko Enoshima involved or mentioned at all, actually I don't know what I'm going with that.
You know what would be funny?
What?
If they just went all in on the whole everyone viewing the game basically as a dating sim by releasing just a straight up dating sim where you can romance literally any of the members of whichever class.
You know, that'd be fun. Don't include the warriors, please.
No, I'm talking about the 3 classes.
Yeah.
And by that I mean specifically, they'll all get like actual like dating sim endings and shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd be actually kind of funny.
But will they add a sex scene?
I mean, if they do an 18+ version, they can.
If you go into the romance house with me or your roommate, then maybe.
It'd be fun.
If 18 version doesn't exist, then a fan will mod it in.
You know, that'll release it as a DLC.
Yeah. PC only.
Yeah, like that's straight up just how certain like.
Yeah, I know. And that DLC will only be on the PC version.
Yeah.
Fans will find a way to mod it into the Switch version.
But yeah, it feels like that's probably the logical conclusion for all of Danganronpa's bullshit.
I mean, hey, Danganronpa 4 is probably not coming out anytime soon, so just give us a dating sim. Let us romance the gamer girl. Let us romance. I need to remember what characters there were. I don't know.
Although that does bring the question: who the fuck would be the pro tag of the V3 one?
Ooh.
Unless they make it so that unless they make it so that the pro tag is a completely unique, just blank slate character, so that you can romance even the pro tags.
Or would they do the same thing for 1 and 2?
Yeah, no, I was talking about like having it so that each game is based on each one of the games.
Yeah.
Like have one for 1, then have one for 2, and stuff like that.
So fucking 3 dating sims.
It's the best way to get money out of people.
That is true. Danganronpa fans will eat up anything with the word Danganronpa on it.
Also, that way they can actually give attention to the characters that don't have much character in their original games.
Sayaka. Will they give Mufuro out of the Junko costume, though?
Please, for the love of God, just stop having them be... Just stop and actually let her have a character. They've only just said that she's no longer the fucking costume. Although that does bring the caveat that Junko Nishima is an actual romance character. And
oh no. Maybe part of the romance arc is helping her get rid of the costume so she won't be just a Junko. You know what, fuck it, Spike Chunsoft and hire us. We're writing this. We're fucking writing this. Yo, if anyone over at Spike Chunsoft's watching, please take our idea. I'm available.
I just view it as a funny idea.
It'd be funny.
Like the next stage for Danganronpa, just straight up a dating sim. Do you honestly understand just how many fucking Kameda sims would buy that game?
All of them, except one, because of the idea that they could romance because Narito could romance a woman. They don't like the idea of Narito not being homosexual.
I mean, yeah, but you can just play as a boy.
That is true.
Like, if it's a blank slate character, why not just make it so that, like, it's completely decided by you? I think I basically just came up with friendship sim again.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Well, you see, but okay, I will say, if they make this game, they legally have to give us royalty checks because we came up with this idea.
I don't think it's admissible by court.
Well,
because the idea of a Danganronpa dating sim is just kind of really something they would eventually just come up with.
They would.
They probably have evidence that they've already thought about it before.
Probably. The Rule 34 material will be a goldmine, though.
Especially if they follow through with your idea.
Make sure you don't show any nipples, because then you'll avoid the dreaded AO rate.
As long as you show them half naked while also covering any naughty bits, it'll count as just M.
You can show the butt.
Yeah.
But that's it. Full frontal, Dude,
The full frontal only counts for if you actually get like a full like DLC in some games. Like I know for a fact Crush Crush has like friggin' like $3 DLC where it's just like unlock all the naughty bits.
But both of you two. But what do they? Would it be a good idea to put out an 18+ DLC? Because
I mean, they can always have it so that it like takes place like on the final year.
that's true. I mean, yeah. Like in S, for example, which is like after graduation, they're pretty much all stated to be adults, except the warriors.
The only issue with this is the fact that they'd actually have to put effort.
Yeah.
But there's
finally the canonical breast size is going to be put to good use.
But there's a reason why I did say just the 3 games. Sure, you can maybe throw in Kamaru to the first one, but outside of that, like, just avoid that entire minefield. No one wants to think about the Wars of Hope.
Please.
For the love of God, it was already weird that they were even in S.
Yeah. If they somehow bring it in and they age him up, I'm calling the cops. Yeah,
like, you can age up high schoolers because quite literally the final year is 18 for most of them. Hell, you already done it before. Especially for like things like 3 and S, where it's just them straight up having already become adults.
Yeah.
And that ain't even getting into the fact that fucking Danganronpa 1 actually does take place after a 2-year time skip, implying they're already in their senior year.
Legal.
Because if you don't know, like high school for Japan is only 3 years.
Yeah.
The reasoning for that is because like grade school goes on for longer than that. Like that. Same middle school does take about the same amount of time, but because of the longer amount of years, essentially it's the equivalent to having freshman year during middle school, while having 6th grade be part of like elementary.
Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah, like just in general, we like for the Danganronpa 1 cast, we've been seeing them as adults the entire time.
2?
Like mentally they're not adults, but physically they are.
Danganronpa 2.
Danganronpa 2 is even like more notable since
they're older.
They're not only older, literally the entire game takes place in virtual reality.
I mean,
to simulate the idea that they're younger.
I mean, hey, I guess I'll never get old, just like Chiaki.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry I had to.
I think the only ones who actually like would be around actual high school age, and not like close to graduation age, is at RV3's cast. And even then, that doesn't really count since they're not actually high schoolers; they're TV show people.
I mean, hey, there was the funny fan service scene that Jonathan and I spent like an hour trying to get the secret of an item for. We gambled all our fucking mana coins on the student store, and we got it at the last possible one. We reloaded our save for that. Was it worth it?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not for 2. 2's probably the one that's least worth it for.
Yeah. Because like you get.
At least we know that like with Danganronpa 1's cast, that those bodies are literally just their adult bodies.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it slightly less creepy. Slightly.
But
with Danganronpa 2, physically, Hyoko is back to where she was back when she actually, like, not only looked like a child, but looked like what her age was, like, years ago.
And if you look at the fucking files of the game, you can see...
they're just straight up naked.
Yeah, the detail on Mahira.
Like I mentioned, with 3 you have the excuse that none of their ages are probably their actual ages.
Yeah.
Because they're just reality TV stars.
And then there's the fan service in quotation marks that was in Ultra Despair Girls. Since I refer to that as fan service, and when I said that, I wanted to pull out a pistol and shoot my brains out.
Probably because no actual person looks at it and thinks, "Wow, this is sexy," and not, "Wow, this is really fucked."
I mean, apart from the ridiculous amount of candy shots in the game.
I'm talking about
Yeah, I know. It's the opposite of child porn, so it's A-okay to play a video game. Motherfucker. How did this pass the ESRB?
Do you think the SRB cares
Yes.
for a Vita game?
That was later ported to PS4 and PC, so they had to re-review it.
I guess.
I don't know, that was 2015, 2016.
But there was no full frontal, so
That is true. The world will end the day a Danganronpa game has full frontal nudity.
let it happen.
Let it happen. I want to see the chaos unfold upon the world.
I just kind of want to see the world end.
Yeah, that's also that. I can't stop laughing at that. I do wonder how the Mekon romance route would go.
That is a question, alright.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can handle a relationship. So I can do it if you want. Sorry.
How much do you bet, at least a few people are like, Danganronpa's already basically dating sim. Yeah, go full frontal.
Yeah.
Not nudity-wise, but actually, go ahead and actually make it a full dating sim.
Go all out. I'll fucking buy it day one, and we'll play it on here. I'll email Spy Chunsoft and see if he can give me an early copy. See, yeah. Although I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even respond.
Well,
sorry, it was just... Sorry, the idea of just... That whole thing is just so funny.
fair enough.
Will the police be alerted of your location if you try to go toward the Hyoko or Himiko romance route?
Well, I said, taking place on the final year, so no. Only just because Hyoko doesn't have the body of a literal child anymore.
But will they actually draw sprites for Hyoko Growth Spurt edition?
That's why I said it wouldn't happen because they'd actually have to try.
That is true.
When I said that, I meant they'd have to give basically everyone adult, art.
Well.
Art that isn't just the 3 animation.
Yeah.
Granted, their adult bodies are basically almost identical to the regular bodies, so...
Yeah.
The only ones that look different are, Hyoko. And maybe, Himiko, depending on how she's meant to look like as an adult.
Yeah. But when are we going to get a game that explains what happened after V3?
Never. The entire point of V3 is saying Danganronpa is dead.
I'm sorry, S came out like...
You know what I meant.
I know.
They're like, it'd actually be like retroactively just showing that like it was all for nothing if they actually do continue that storyline.
Huh. Matt, Danganronpa 4 will be set in the United States to prove how terrible this place is.
I wouldn't put it past certain organizations in Japan to try to lobby for that. Mostly political parties.
Yeah, set in Antarctica, that'd be funny. No, Australia. And they have a fucking kangaroo on there.
I think some of the fan games are set in America.
Probably. I know a couple fan games, but not too many.
I don't care to look into them.
Yeah. I don't know. Where else? Canada?
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. Fucking London?
I don't know.
It fit the theme of despair. Because, you know. Good grind me, mate. A body has been discovered. Monotuma British version.
Cursed.
That would be cursed. Oh yeah, fucking... No, set it in Brazil. That'd be the funny option.
I'm sending you to Brazil.
It's punishment time. It's time to go to Brazil. No, please, I don't want to go to Brazil! I remember joking with a friend about how, one of the cast members should be a literal monkey. Just, he doesn't even have to speak. He doesn't even have to speak English, he just goes like, and it was like, I agree with that! And then we thought it would be funnier if they make him the protagonist.
We're all fucking stupid since you wouldn't be able to actually interact with anybody, but yeah, buddy.
Ultimate monkey. He's smart. But if he gets killed before the ending, I will fucking cry. For 2 hours. And 22 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've also been... I got a game on Steam called Rivals of Aether. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, definitely not.
It's like a platform fighter, like vein of Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Except the developers one day decided to make the mistake of enabling Steam Workshop support.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can tell where this is going. Fucking, so I bought the game, and I looked at Steam Workshop, and I'm pretty sure I've subscribed to over like 400 mods at this point. Characters, stages, you name it.
Well, guess you never have to deal with DLC.
I guess it just proves the point that not everyone should be a game developer. It's like... I found the Monotuma mod, and one of his skins was literally just him being brown, and it was like kind of a bear. And there was also one where based off Beware from Pokemon, and also just his color palette flipped, and it was like, what the hell? I uploaded a bunch of images onto my screenshots I took from my Google Drive. Let me see if I can remember. Because that game with mods is something else. Shit. Curse the dual drive mobile formatting.
I don't know why, but my ear kind of bothers me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. God damn. Okay, I uploaded like 600 screenshots to Steam last night, so... Okay, I found a screenshot. Should sum up enough. You're alive.
I'm alive, but I'm kind of focusing. Okay.
Alright. Well, we got one screenshot I took.
Okay.
Steam Workshop is a bit wild.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
I have a lot of these. One of them was literally the, one of the stages was literally this. Level 34. And I gotta find more. Boy, that game is goofy. It's actually crashed on me a couple times because of the mods.
sounds about right.
So yeah.
I should go to the shop.
Apart from all that, I got started working on the thumbnail project, which is definitely draining my energy a lot.
Yeah, that sounds about right too.
But some are kind of simple, like I just put the numbers on Doodle drawings. Some I want to have a stylized number, and I realize I can't do that on Doodle drawings, so I have to go back here on Photoshop and export it like X amount of times to and then retroactively update it every video with not everything. It's gonna take a while before it's like all settled in, but I've gotten some stuff out of the way. What?
Is the card back? Cool.
Fuck. Oh yeah, what have I gotten? Put up. I have to look on YouTube Studio. Who the hell unsubscribed?
Someone who got bored of us not talking, I guess.
Someone who realized, hey, they stopped uploading on Mori. That's what I subscribed for. Probably.
That'd be funny.
Okay, so far I've got thumbnails done for Amori, Lego Star Wars, Ace Attorney, which I photoshopped Steven's face over my FA because I had to.
Yeah, I saw.
Mario Galaxy 2, Trollers Mayor National, Minecraft Dungeons, Zombie U, and that's kind of it.
It's 2 o'clock.
Alright, should we have more?
I mean, it's only 2 o'clock.
That's true. But,
And I'm about to take on a boss.
alright.
If it takes too long, then we can switch over, but I get the feeling that it's not gonna take way too long. Hopefully. Let me just make sure.
I'm gonna go get some water.
If I fuck up too much, oh well.
Loxine paid the price for disloyalty when she disappeared. You must do the same! The organization is betrayed. In that name, I will annihilate you.
That line's not you.
Well, I had to try once, you know.
This is the power of flowers, people. I have no idea why, but it is. And of course, because we left no one to protect her.
Is that your shield? Won't do you any good, I'm afraid.
I wonder. Are you listening, Sora?
This part, yeah.
Says he's willing to harm nominate to get me. You won't let that happen, will you?
Oh, come on. You're Marluxia's puppet already? After I finish you, he's next.
Honestly, I'd say take Axel at his word. Well, just because you probably need the energy.
Yeah.
We've got more in common.
And one of them isn't trying to literally mind control you.
I'd really rather not fight you. But I dishonor the organization now.
Yeah. I should not have hesitated. Oh well. I now know my lesson.
Loxine paid the...
I think he got most of it. Basically, he's fighting Marluxia. Marluxia says, Sora, kill him.
Okay, that's not fair.
Yeah, I fucked up. I started panicking, spamming.
Then we have a fight Axel deck.
This is the Fight Axel deck.
Ah.
Actually, I should probably add more onto it. I haven't updated it in a while, have you noticed? Look at this. Look at CP.
Ah, jeez. I see that.
Okay. This one's really kind of getting a little loud. Well, only just because it doesn't really do much. I'm trying not to use these, that's why. Well, I think I could put in like 4 of these. Because those were clearly also effective.
Whew.
Well,
Let's try this again now.
Okay. Shouldn't you have saved? So.
It just keeps resetting me to right after here. I'll save if I decide enough times have gone on. No, to keep my dex intact.
Only that move did more damage.
But it does keep them basically stun locked, so...
That is true. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's not fun. Now that's also bullshit.
Thank you! Damn it. Yeah, I should have just gone ahead and redid that. Okay. I think I have a better idea of what to do. Let's just go ahead and activate this first instead.
Yeah. There's a 0 card on here.
Yeah, it is. Luckily, when I meant stun lock, I literally mean that. If you notice, he can't use his cards when stunned.
Yeah.
Kind of like me right now. Oh, thank God. Well, that was annoying. Got close to. Fully, like... I'm probably gonna keep this going on for at least until I start getting hungry. If you know what I mean.
sometimes I forget I played this game myself, and I remembered I probably blocked it out of my memory because it was during the time I got COVID. And I forgot I had it, so I guess
Fucking.
I'd rather not burn.
Oh, my son!
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah. Boy. Okay, let's see if I can do something about this elixir. That stuff not really doing much. Okay. 493. 493. Okay. About 9. Perfect. I've increased these by significant amounts. Well, not the physical one too much. I only had one that was slightly higher, but then the Captain Hook one wasn't really saving my ass, if you noticed. Yes!
Aha.
Lethal Frame to the rescue! I wonder what that one does. Axel. Oh.
Raise the damn health.
I think I maxed out CP or something.
Yeah.
You're better than I thought.
That or this game won't let you do that one for this level up.
Yeah.
Saving me.
Sorry, I would take this suspense.
By the way, neat little trick here. If you notice how Larxene died, there was these like weird bars going up, kind of like it kind of implies she's fading away, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for him, all it was darkness, implying that he literally just ran away, which he did. Considering how he appears in the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2, that's not a spoiler, people.
Yeah.
What actually does Axel do? His use of cards even while staggering from damage. That sounds really useful. I might look into that later. I gotta save.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for now.
Yep.
Especially because I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, see y'all.